Hi again, Attorney Steve Bar Review. Today we're talking contracts. And here's the question. Put on your thinking caps. In contract law, which of the following elements is not required for a valid contract? Which one is not required? A, offer. B, acceptance. C, consideration. D, notarization. Ready? Put your thinking caps on. Go.
What if I told you that I consume knowledge like no one you've ever met and I've actually passed the bar?
All right. The correct answer is D, notarization. All right, so let's take a look at this. Valid contract requires an offer. An offeror makes an offer to the offeree, who then B, accepts. You need an offer, you need an acceptance to have a binding, enforceable contract. You also need C, consideration, which is what I call the glue that binds the contract. So you have the offer and the acceptance. Each party has to be doing something that it doesn't have to do or refrain from something that it has a legal right to do. So if you have an offer, somebody says, I will mow your lawn for $50. One person is going to do something they don't have to do. They're going to mow the lawn. The other person is doing something they don't have to do, pay the $50. So each person is giving consideration for the contract. That's a required element of contracts. And D, you don't need notarization. If you don't know notarization, you show up at the local postal company, you show them your ID or your passport. Somebody comes out that's licensed, a licensed notary in your state. It's usually done by your county recorders, and they come, check your signature, you sign in front of them, and they give you a copy and they put it in their book. So there's a record of you showing up and signing this. You don't need that for most contracts, okay? Sometimes you'll see like a deed of trust, real estate documents sometimes need to be notarized, but we're talking contracts. A notarization is not typically needed for a valid contract, okay? Hope you passed. Hope you passed the bar. Keep it going, baby.